Creating videos on the internet is a hobby many teenage kids have, since now it's more accessible than ever to publish content. For starters, most teens have access to cell phones, which often have a camera and microphone. Quality, of course, may vary, but they're still functional nonetheless. Unfortunately, though, for some kids, this accessibility may cause them to have a hard time balancing school and their newfound hobby. On the phone now, I'm joined with Hugh, the host of Windows on Windows. Now, you're a school teacher and a video creator, so how do you manage to deal with both responsibilities?
Well, difficultly, that's the honest answer. So, as I'm sure many content creators that came to content creation kind of by accident, if that makes any sense, as in this wasn't something that I was necessarily aiming to do, it just kind of happened. As I'm sure they would probably agree, it's hard finding a balance between commitments in and outside the world of content creation. I try to help myself as much as I can by having a schedule and trying as best as I can to stick to it.
Now, more kids are spending more time on social media than ever, and some parents believe that time could be better spent on their studies. Do you have any comment on that?
Okay, I think like everything, there's a time and a place for social media. I find it's great for things like news consumption and connecting with people that personally I depend on to help out with making videos. In terms of mental health, and obviously this is a massive thing, it can be good or bad. I think everything in moderation is a good dictum to live by, whether it's social media or something else.
Do you have any recommended study habits, and how much time do you think students should spend on studying at home?
As a teacher, I encounter this question a lot, and my answer is always basically the same. It depends on the student. That's probably not a very helpful answer in itself, but what I mean is, if you don't yet feel confident in your knowledge and understanding of a particular subject or topic area, then you need to be doing something to fix that, whether that's talking to your teacher and letting them know what you're not understanding so that they can try and help, and or studying at home. If you're like me and you're not a fan of reading, then things like YouTube videos, obviously YouTube is a massive tool that you can use for study, and there's so much content out there on YouTube. You can find videos on basically even what you think might be really niche things. So as a science teacher, I could go and find a video on, for example, I don't know, the Haber process, which is a really specific part of chemistry, but it's a really important thing. I say definitely make time to chemistry. Apart from YouTube, you've then got things like practice exam papers, so exam boards that we have in the UK that set the exams. They will put up all of their previous year's exam papers onto their websites with the answers so that students can obviously use these then as a tool to practice. And I mean, this is just scratching the surface. These are just a few suggestions that just came to me straight away.
Do you have any tips for kids who are doing school and YouTube at the same time?
I say definitely make time to do what makes you happy, because you need to be happy. And, if you're not happy, if you're not doing, if you're not making time for hobbies or whatever else it is that you enjoy, then that's going to affect your mental health, whether you realize it at the time or not. And believe me, I've been in this situation and it's not nice. But saying that, always have in the back of your mind, some things don't give instant gratification. So whilst, yes, it's nice to, go and, go for a walk or go and play football or whatever your hobby is, things like studying, which most people will probably agree is not fun, and I'm with you there, it's really not fun. That doesn't give you instant gratification, but that is something that can help bring you long-term happiness or future happiness. So it's a way of, hopefully securing your future and allowing you to live in a way that means that you will be happy or more happy in the future. So it may seem like a chore now, but it will hopefully bring you great opportunities in the future. And with great opportunities, you'll again, hopefully, be living, more happily. Therefore, you'll be mentally in a much better place and much more capable of creating and putting out great content that you enjoy and also that your viewers will love.
That was Hugh Aerosmith from Windows on Windows. Hugh, thank you.